Hello, welcome to another edit in Photoshop Camera Raw basically, and I'm going to be editing a photo without using presets, which I'm trying to make more videos on because I think it's good if you know how to edit photos without using presets. Fine, presets are nice, they are good, I use them, you should use them, but it also helps when you know how to make some edits or make edits without presets, because then it means when you're working with a preset you actually know what to do if the preset is not looking right. If it doesn't look the way you expect it to look, you can tweak some things and change some things up to get your photos looking the way you want them to look. The photo I'll be editing is downloaded from signatureedits.com, so I'll put a link in the description. You can get free raw files there to practice your editing, or you could also upload some of your raw files there. It's a cool site. I've been using it for years, just to get some kind of photos that I won't be able to shoot where I live anyways. So now let's hop into Lightroom. No, not Lightroom. We're actually editing this video, and we're actually editing this photo, not video. I'm making lots of mistakes today. We're actually editing this photo in Photoshop's Camera Raw, so that's what we're going to be using. You can also use Lightroom if you have Lightroom, because they're basically the same, So you can use Lightroom, but I'm going to be using Photoshop's Camera Raw to edit the photo. So let's open up Photoshop and edit. If you've watched any of my editing videos, I always edit using a 3-step method, especially when I'm not working with presets, and that's to edit the lights, get the light and the exposure settings correct, and then I work on the color, and then I add other things, just to make the photo look better. So I could add a mask or sharpening, whatever it is, just to enhance the photo. So I'm just going to do this and start with this. So let me increase the exposure. Let me see, white balance. I think it's too warm for me. I like this. Yep, nope. Yeah, I like this. I could increase this some more. Raise the shadows. Drop my blacks. Aha! I think I like where this is going. Drop the highlights a bit, but raise the whites, because I want this whole area to be as white as possible. I'm still going to increase the shadows some more, just because of her skin and the legs and all that. Okay, so I don't think this is bad. The exposure settings look okay. So now I'll increase the vibrance a bit. Yeah, I like my colors, so that's why I'm doing this. And I think the major thing with this photo is, this subject obviously is this lady here with the dress, and with the yellow dress, it stands out against the whole backdrop. So what I think I would do is try and make the green here kind of like faded, and so that the eye gets drawn straight to the outfit. It already is, but we could still make that, we could enhance that, yeah, make it better. I don't think we have much reds in the photo. I could just use the saturation slider. So this is one thing, if you're not sure what photos, if you're not sure what if you're not sure what colors are in the photo, you can always use the picker to kind of like see the colors. So this shows that it's blue, green controls this part, green controls here, and a little bit of yellow. Is that yellow or orange? Yeah, then this is yellow and orange, I guess. This is orange and yellow, so you can just see what each of the colors are. Another way to do that is just to come to the saturation slider and drag it all the way down, so you know what is being affected. So there are no reds in this photo. Aha, you can see where the oranges are, the dress and her skin. You can also see where the yellows are, the greens. Yeah, so this part of it is green, while these other parts, the blues are controlling it, I think. Yeah. And then the aquas. So there are three different colors in just this area here. That should be fun. I think it will be tricky to kind of like balance it, because now you can't just use one slider to correct everything. So that's like a quick tip. Use your saturation sliders to find what colors are in the photo or in the image, basically. So now I can get to work. There are no reds here, so the orange, let me see, orange, 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 orange. I've said it so much, I don't know what it sounds like anymore. Okay, I think I'm happy with it. Yeah, yellow, boom, 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 boom. Yeah, we could make a dress orangish. Now the greens, I think I'm just going to leave this as it is. Let me see the blues. So the only thing I'm changing here is just oranges and yellows. Saturation, I want this to go down, yeah, blue. Not completely, but now I have to try and balance it so that it still looks, natural somewhat. But I don't want it to stand out as much. It's distracting. I could even move the aquas towards green, so it's controlled by. I'm just trying to balance the colors out here now. Let me see. This is okay. Let me see the greens. Okay. Blues. Okay. I'm not so worried about removing blues, because I can always, use the color grading tab to add some blues to the image generally, but I just want to reduce that. And I think I'm happy with the way it looks. So this is not bad, actually. Bump up this. The more I increase the blues, the luminance, it kind of gives it this easy look up there. So I'm just trying to see what I prefer. Oh, it affects the waterfall as well. Okay, so this is fine. Let me see my greens. Now they can stay dark. Okay, so I like this. This is the before. This is what we have so far. Let's see what more we can do to this photo. Let me try a mask. Background. The mask is terrible, so I'm just going to add to it with the brush. Flow. Increase the flow. Subtract. Select people. Okay, so I have to kind of like select myself. Thank you, Photoshop, for doing a terrible job. I don't need to be perfect. Since I'm not being perfect with my brush now, it means I have to make sure I don't make drastic changes, else all these tiny areas would be so obvious. So if I'm to do anything right now with this terrible brushing I'm doing, it has to be a very gradual or a very tiny adjustment. Okay, that's enough brushing. Let me make it cool or warm. I like warm. I also like cool. I don't know what I want anymore. Ah, it's hard to decide. I think I will go with this because it gives it more of like a contrast, the yellows and the blues, than, something like this. This looks very natural and it looks cool, but this just gives it a different kind of vibe. So, that's all I will do, honestly. Okay, let me see if I should add more contrast or less. Now you see what I mean by being careful with what I do, because there's kind of like, this way it's fine, but yeah, you can definitely see kind of like an yellow due to my poor brushing skills. You can see how, yeah, how bad that is. So you have to be careful with this when you don't brush well. So I think I like this. It's not so obvious now. One more thing I would add, which I want to see how I can enhance the colors some more, is just bumping up my blue saturation. It gives it a punchy look. Aha, love it. Okay, so this is it. I'm happy with this. No presets. Okay, so that's it when it comes to editing your photos without using presets. Of course, after doing that in Camera Raw or in Lightroom, you can put your photo into Photoshop and, you know, add one or two extra things if you want to spice up the image. In the case of this photo, I just added curves in Photoshop to add contrast, and that was all I did. Hope you enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe, share, do all of that. Leave a comment. I'll see you next time. Bye. Watch another video. Watch this video.